Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? El día de hoy les traemos una súper práctica. No hemos colocado ningún tipo de subtítulo para que ustedes puedan practicar, afinar su oído y también darse cuenta qué tan preparado estás si esta fuera tu entrevista verdadera. Este tipo de escenario les sirve para darse cuenta dónde es que deben de trabajar para prepararse mejor para el día de su entrevista. Ya saben que si necesitan ayuda en su preparación, nosotros ofrecemos un curso en línea en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Este curso tiene más de 50 clases en un orden específico. Te vamos llevando desde lo más sencillo del proceso de ciudadanía hasta lo más difícil. También hemos repartido la información en diferentes módulos. Por ejemplo, tenemos el módulo de las preguntas cívicas, el módulo de lectura y escritura, preguntas personales, N400, definiciones y hasta te ayudamos a aprender el juramento de lealtad. Podrás descargar audios y transcripciones de cada una de las clases como apoyo para que puedas aprender mejor la información. Así que ya saben, si les gustaría tener la mejor preparación, adquieran nuestro curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Si les gustaría que hiciéramos más videos como este sin subtítulos, dale like a este video. Nosotros tomamos en cuenta mucho los likes para ver qué otros videos hacemos. Suscríbete para que no te pierdas ninguno de los videos que vienen en el futuro. Y pues nada, vamos a practicar. Hi, my name is Officer Estrada and today I'll be conducting your citizenship interview. I forgot to ask you, can you please show me your appointment letter? Thank you. Can I also see your permanent resident card, your passport, and your ID? Just show them to me. Thank you. All right. Please place your index finger, right index finger in the scanner. Now, can you please place your left index finger on the scanner? Thank you. I'm gonna need to take a picture. Please look straight up into the camera. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we need another one. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Thank you. Okay. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can put your hand down and you can take a seat. I'm going to ask you 10 questions of the civic test. If you answer 6 correctly, you will approve this portion of the interview. First question. What did the Declaration of Independence do? What is the name of the national anthem? When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? Who does a U.S. Senator represent? What does the judicial branch do? Name one right only for United States citizens. When was the Constitution written? Who was the president during World War I? Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Okay, now you're gonna do the reading and writing test. On this tablet, on this screen, you will see a sentence. Can you please read it out loud? Thank you. Now we're gonna do the writing test. You're gonna write on the screen the following sentence. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Okay. Congratulations, you approved both tests, reading and writing, and also your civic test. Now I'm going to ask some questions. Please put attention. When did you become a permanent resident? And how did you get your permanent residency? Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or another location in the world? Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with, the Communist Party, any other totalitarian party, a terrorist organization? What is a terrorist organization? Have you ever advocated either directly or indirectly the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for or associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany? Okay. What is your complete name? Are you going to change your name today? What other names have you used? Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or do you otherwise ever serve in any other following? Prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, any other place where people were forced to stay? Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that use a weapon against any person or threaten to do so? Did you ever self-give or provide weapons to any person, or help another person self-give or provide weapons to any person? Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? Do you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group? Where were you born? What is your date of birth? What is your social security number? Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States, or to gain immigration benefit while in the United States? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been ordered, removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? What is your height and your weight? Are you married, single, or divorced? What is your spouse's full legal name? When did you get married? Is your spouse a U.S. citizen? Have you ever claimed to be a United States citizen? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Can you explain to me why you're not allowed to vote? Do you now have, or do you ever have, a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined into a mental institution? How many times have you been married? Have you ever been divorced? Were you ever married back in your country of origin? Were you ever involved in any way in any of the following? Genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations. What is torture? Have you ever been involved in not letting someone practice his or her religion? Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization. Okay. What is a rebel group? Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that help or support people in combat? Have you ever committed, assisted, and committed or attempt to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? Are you familiar with the term arrested? Can you explain to me what arrested means? Thank you. What is your current address? How long have you lived there? And what is your previous address? Can you please spell the name of the street for me? Thank you. Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? Have you ever called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? When you file your taxes, usually you file your taxes single or jointly? Okay. And usually when you file your taxes, do you receive a refund or you have to pay taxes? Did you file your taxes this year? Okay. Have you ever been charged with committing, attempting to commit, or assisted in committing a crime or offense? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Okay. What do you do for a living? How long have you worked at your job? And what are some of your job duties? Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthday? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Being married to more than one person at the same time? Marry someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? Help anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally? Gamble illegally or receive income from illegal gambling. Fail to support your dependent or to pay alimony. Made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States. When was the last time that you traveled out of the United States? And where did you travel to? Why did you take this trip? Okay. What date did you come back? Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program? Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed in probation, or been paroled? Have you ever been in jail or prison? How many times have you traveled out of the United States in the last 5 years? How many total days have you spent outside of the United States in the last 5 years? Do you know what are the requirements to become a U.S. citizen? Can you please tell them to me? Great. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? What is the Constitution? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? What is an oath of allegiance? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian directions? Okay, we're gonna go back to the tablet. I'm gonna need you to tap on the pink button and then sign 3 times. You're free to read what is in the document, but I need you to tap on the pink rectangle and then sign. Thank you. We're all done. Congratulations, you have approved your citizenship interview. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te fue con la práctica? Espero que te haya ido excelente. Recuerda que si necesitas ayuda en tu preparación, tenemos nuestro curso en línea en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Si este video te resultó útil, déjanos tu like, suscríbete para que no te pierdas ningún video en el futuro. Y si tienes tu entrevista próximamente, te deseamos mucha suerte. Si no la tienes aún, sigamos trabajando juntos para que llegues bien preparado para ese día tan importante.